Today on Growing Crazy with Jeanette, we are going to discuss epiphytes and all the fascinating things about them, especially air plants and the staghorn fern. And we'll get a look at my new juniper, who's really, really cute. Okay, here we go. Hello, welcome to another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy. So tonight I figured we could talk about epiphytes, which an epiphyte is a plant like an air plant. Any plant that doesn't have much of a root system. They live off of the air around them and the nutrients they find in water or air. So that's what they survive on. We're going to talk about them today. And I might mention something about my new juniper. So, here we go. Okay, so here we have Lilu and Jinju. And this one is Ariel. And they are true air plants. Those are epiphytes. And epiphytes are fascinating plants that grow harmlessly upon other plants or structures, deriving moisture and nutrients from the air, rain, and sometimes debris accumulating around them. Here are some facts and interesting characteristics about epiphytes. Number 1, adaptations. Epiphytes have evolved several adaptations to thrive in their unique habitat, including specialized root systems for anchorage rather than absorption, and water-retaining mechanisms like thick, waxy cuticles. Habitat. They are commonly found in tropical rainforests, but also occur in other ecosystems, such as cloud forests, temperate forests, and even deserts. Their biodiversity is that epiphytes contribute significantly to the biodiversity of forests, providing habitat and food sources for various organisms, including insects, birds, and small mammals. They are good at air purification, so they play a role there. Some examples of epiphytic plants include orchids, bromeliads, ferns such as staghorn ferns, Spanish moss, and certain species of cacti like Rhipsalis. I didn't know all that. That's great. But we will talk about staghorn ferns in a minute here. The survival strategies are the epiphytes have the mechanisms to capture water and nutrients, such as specialized leaves that channel rainwater to the roots, or forming symbiotic relationships with other organisms like ants or fungi. And they are very adaptable. They're good at tolerating periods of drought or excessive rainfall just by adjusting their growth patterns and entering dormancy. Overall, epiphytes are remarkable plants that demonstrate unique adaptations to thrive in their arboreal habitats, contributing to the richness and complexity of forest ecosystems. So this is what we've got as far as air plants here. And then we've also got the staghorn fern. Anyway, like I was saying, the staghorn fern is a giant epiphyte. It's a prime example of what an epiphyte can do. Look at the shield on this one. See that big green plate-like thing that's growing in the middle behind the sticks that are his fronds? The fronds are the leaves. Anyway, his plates are doing really well. And it says that the staghorn fern, scientifically classified as Platycinium, stands as a captivating and unique botanical specimen known for its distinct appearance and fascinating lifestyle. Originating from tropical regions like Asia, Australia, and Southeast Asia, an epiphytic fern has earned its name due to its resemblance of its fronds to the antlers of a stag. They are notable for their distinctive growth habit, with two distinct types of fronds: sterile shield fronds and fertile plate fronds. The sterile shield fronds are the flat, shield-shaped structures. Geez, say that 3 times fast. Shield-shaped structures that attach the fern to the host surface, often resembling the bark of trees. In contrast, the fertile plate fronds, which develop above the shield fronds, bear spores and contribute to the fern's reproductive cycle. So that's interesting. And you can propagate these guys with their spores that they grow on their fronds. This right here that I'm holding is a frond, this big old leaf-looking thing. And these are what they're talking about. These are all spores. If it'll come into clarity. There we go, that's good. Yeah, it has spores. And if you scrape these off into some peat moss, in 8 months, you may see some new baby ferns growing. Yes, 8 months. It takes that long. But it's tricky. I have not been successful. But what are you going to do, you know? Well, off the topic, everybody's doing well, even though it's nighttime. The plants thrive. They like having all their fairy lights on. I just trimmed this one today. This little jade that we named Levi, because Levi, Finland is a wonderful place that we see. They have a great ski resort there, and we watch that channel all the time in the morning to have coffee by. I love watching people ski. I'll never be able to do it because I have 2 fake hips, but that's okay. Someone else can have fun and I can watch. Anyway, this is my new one. This is my new juniper. And I think I'm going to name him Mr. Miyagi. It's official. That was suggested by one of my friends. My friend Dave. Hi, Dave. So I hope you liked my episode on all the plants. And come back anytime and watch me again and again. And invite your friends. Subscribe, like, do all those things. And I will stay crazy. So, see ya. Love ya. Bye.